Good morning and welcome to my Friday morning segment of Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. This morning I'm going to talk about a subject as you prepare for the weekend about something that's really serious among all 50 states here in the United States, here in Florida and Jacksonville as well. And that's how to react when you're stopped by a law enforcement officer. So I want you to listen very carefully because these items could help you out. If not this weekend, sometime in the future. Hopefully you'll never get into this situation, but if you do, it's important to react properly. First of all, an officer may stop you for different reasons. It's not only for traffic violations. So they may stop you for a traffic violation. They may stop you if your vehicle has been acting suspiciously. Maybe you swerved off the road or something, or you started to turn right and you abruptly turned left and they don't know what's going on. Someone may be in your vehicle that snatched the steering wheel that's in trouble. Your vehicle may fit the description of a vehicle that has been cited as being involved in a crime. Your vehicle may be similar to a vehicle that's involved with a silver alert. So there are different reasons why you may be stopped. If you see the blue lights flashing, pull over safely. Pull over safely. Don't get all nervous. It may be your first stop, or you might be a young driver. Don't get all nervous. Try to stay as calm as you can, but pull over. Stop your car. Put it in park. And you can even turn off your vehicle. Place your hands on the steering wheel. This is not the time for you to grab the phone, try to call mom or dad, or start getting information out of your glove box. Stay calm. Place your hands on the steering wheel. And just go ahead and let that window down. Do not exit your vehicle. I'm going to say that again. Because some people, when they're stopped, the first thing they want to do is jump out. Why are you stopping me? No. Stay in your vehicle. Stay calm. Go ahead and cut everything off. Place your hands on that steering wheel and allow the officer to approach your car. When they approach the car, be polite. Now, I personally raised my kids to say yes, sir, and no, sir to everyone. Maybe you weren't raised that way. Yes or no is fine. But not, yeah, no, yes, no. Answer their questions politely. They will tell you why they are stopping you. If they ask then for your information, which should be your registration for your car and your driver's license, tell them where it's located. But first, as soon as they come to the car, I know some drivers do have legal permits to have a firearm in your car. If you have a firearm and you have the documentation that you are permitted to have it, you need to let them know that. I do have a firearm in here and I have the necessary paperwork. Let them know that. So when they ask you to, they may ask you where it is. It's under my seat. It's in my glove box. So when they ask you for your driver's license and your registration, then you tell them it's in my glove box. I'm reaching for it now. And you get that. If it's somewhere, maybe you were going to go somewhere you didn't want to, you should always keep it in your glove box, but for some reason, if you stuck it in your trunk for some reason, or you keep it in a portfolio, it's on your back seat, then it's on my back seat. Is it okay for me to turn around and get it? If you have other people in the car, look, the police is pulling us over. Please remain calm and don't say anything. I'm the driver, so I'll take care of it. Because you don't need anybody yelling out or saying something that they shouldn't say. You're in control. You handle it. So when you give them your information, they'll look at it. Sometimes they will walk back to their vehicle to run it in their computer. They have computers in their vehicles. They'll run it. If you don't have any outstanding warrants, because if you have an outstanding warrant, it's in that computer. If your license is not suspended, because you might have your license, but they're suspended. If they're suspended, it's in that computer. So that's why they are going back there to run your information. If they come back, if your license is suspended, first of all, you may be taken to jail because you're not supposed to be driving. Depending on who the officer is, they may ask if someone else can drive, depending on why they stopped you in the first place. It might have been a minor traffic violation, like you ran a light, or you were speeding 10 miles over the speed limit, or 15 miles over the speed limit. If there is something else that's wrong, if you have a warrant, they're going to arrest you. There's no need for you to get into a confrontation with them, get into an argument with them. If there is a mix-up, you can get it straightened out when you get down to the station. But your best, it's best for you to comply, because the computer says there's a warrant out for you. So you need to, when they tell you to get out of the vehicle, you need to get out of the vehicle. And whatever they tell you to do, you just have to do it. Because you want to be better. It's better to be safe than sorry. They should not be ugly or very nasty or anything like that. They're stopping you for a reason. They need to tell you what their reason is. So what have you. They may want to search your car. Say, well, you have no reason to search my car. But if they have probable cause, yes, they can. Well, we got a tip that this car was located on Highway 50 20 minutes ago, and there was an exchange of some type. We have information that you may have something illegal in the car. We do have probable cause. So whatever they do, they are to explain it in a reasonable conversation. If you get ugly and escalate, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to escalate. Right? So I've told you what the reasons are that they may stop you, what may happen once they've stopped you. But if you don't have a warrant, if your license is not suspended, if it was a minor traffic stop, they'll probably write you a ticket. They may ask you to sign the ticket on the computer, tablet. That's not saying I'm guilty, because maybe you feel like, well, I didn't run the light. It was yellow. You signing that's not saying that you're guilty. It's signing that's stating that the officer explained what happened. You're the person that received the citation. At the end of the day, you want to continue your weekend, your night with your friends, get home, get to work, wherever you were going. That officer wants to get home to their family safely as well. So it should be a win-win for all parties concerned. I want you to build your best life starting now. Getting in a ruckus with an officer who is armed, whether you are or not, is not worth it. If you have done nothing wrong, you have done nothing wrong. I mean, if you were speeding or you ran a stop sign light, that's fine. People do it all the time. Just take your ticket and you'll have to pay it and get your points or whatever. Or go to school to get your points removed. But that's a part of life. But building a better life now is to stop, follow the appropriate rules, be safe, allow that officer to be safe so you can go back to your loved ones safely and they can return home to their loved ones safely. If the officer does anything out of place, they're just rude to no end, they snatch you out of the car for no reason, if they do anything that they're not supposed to, you get a badge number and the car number. And then you report them. But there is a time and a place for everything. And remember, one of my previous videos, you don't let someone else's negative actions make you act negative. You be the bigger, better person and do the right thing. Because I want you to continue to build a better life. And I want all of the young men to just thrive and be the best that you can be. I hope this has helped. Please, please, please share it with your friends, your peers, your coworkers. Comment, give me a review. But by all means, please follow the information. Thank you for listening to this segment of Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. I hope you have a great weekend and I look forward to another segment on Monday morning. Bye-bye.